Oh gosh.
Right away, the detectives believed that Nick's emotional demeanor was more appropriate for this situation than Tyler's strangely calm demeanor. However, considering Nick had over a month to prepare for this interview, it was possible that this was all an act.
Look at a man working. I love seeing men working. It's one of my favorite things to look at.
Obviously, we from South Carolina. I work for Horry County. We've been working on a case for quite some time now, okay? And we have reason to believe that you are involved in that case, okay? So we're going to go back to the night of July 27, 2020. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, I did it. It was. Please don't tell me I told you. You told me you like, if you don't tell anybody else, I'm going to give you a good book. Wait till you get to do that. Wait. Yeah, I know how to keep. Oh, yeah, grandpa. Wait. So, out of jail. So you're not 30 man, okay? But, unfortunately, got you out there, okay? We're just trying to see what you can provide to as far as from your point of view, okay? To make sure we have the story. Right? That's what we're looking for.
After being assured that his grandpa was going to be safe, Nick immediately began detailing the night of the murder.
Okay, so we're in the car, and we're driving through there. Baby, stars, hearts, or whenever you say sky, who's sky? What's his real name? Chris. I said something about his nephew or something like that, so I making fun of him, and Tyler just looked at him, he was like, that was the last straw. But they haven't really got along. We're just jobbing, and I didn't know where the hell we were going, and Tyler just takes us on some old dirt road, he's coming on some haunted forest through haunted something, and everybody was just freaked out, and we started walking, and he was behind me, and we all got somewhere wherever he wanted us to go to. We helped him in different spots, and he just threw us. I was terrified.
Thank you for the 3 fish. Appreciate you. I'm finishing the shop. And I appreciate you for being in here, okay?
Nick's demeanor
I'm not
once
allowed to
again
knit
appeared
and drive.
genuine, aligning
First of all, I'm
perfectly with
crocheting.
Nick's
Second of all,
description
I'm
of
charging baby
Tyler,
girl.
who
Third of all,
claimed
if you
that
knew me, you
but
would
showed
know.
no
Fourth
signs
of
of
all, you
fear.
can remove
Additionally,
yourself if you
Nick's
don't
story
like
was
it.
much
Bye,
more
peace.
in-depth, while
The
Tyler's
fuck?
story was
You
surface
think in 2025 I care about what you
However,
think? No.
detectives wondered if Nick's story would change
We
at all
like
once he
good,
was under
healthy
pressure.
ecosystem. We ain't got no time to be catering to other people's emotions. This is my life. You can leave if you don't want to be here. I don't care. I will crochet with 0 people online just to see myself. Do you think I care about what you think about what I'm doing? You live in a lullaby. I don't care about what you think. And you don't even know the difference between crochet and knitting. What are you doing? Commenting on people's
In one
posts?
final Hail Mary, the detectives showed Nick pictures of his friend's skeletal remains.
Y'all know this right there. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, you said what it is. What is that? Show you a better picture. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. See that? Y'all did that. See that? Look at that. Who's that right there? Who's this right here? Look at it.
The Casalore.
Who did that? Who is that right there? Oh, God, man, I didn't even do it. I swear to God, I didn't do it. I did not want none of that to happen to you. I swear to God. I swear to God on everything. I promise. I swear to God.
I'm getting disrupted. I'm getting a call. There's not the button for voicemail is not on here. Somebody said, "Why so much negativity? I thought you were positive." I crochet. It's not negativity if it's fact. I'm telling you what's going on. If you can't take anything that's factually out of somebody's mouth in 2025, you can give your brain to somebody else. I'm responding. You said I'm not allowed to be driving and knitting. I told you it's not knitting. How is that negative? I know how to be negative. I can be negative. I'm just responding to what you say. And if you don't like the way it comes out, that's not my issue. Like, have you ever written a paper for English class and your teacher did not think you do a very good job and gave you a worse grade when you thought you deserved? I'm literally letting you know what you said was not correct. Why are you all... Don't be... I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but feelings, that's to not be for me to do for you. You are in control of your own feelings. You think I don't live in this world where people have hurt my feelings? Look at me. But I don't care, because at the end of the day, I got myself. You said not supposed to knit and drive. I corrected. It's not knitting. It's crochet. You mad? That, and I put you in your feelings. Nobody is supposed to put you in your feelings. Nobody. Not even your mother and your father. If you don't like what somebody is saying and you feel that you need to respond, you respond and then you go away. I was not deliberately rude. I know how to be rude. I let you know. Now you mad. You should know me. If you come to my thing, because it clearly seems like you do come to my thing, you should know that I'm a very blunt person. I will not intentionally hurt your feelings because it just comes back to me, but I will be factually and blunt. Like, what? I do have a noggin, and I did get good grades in class. I'm not gonna lower what I know for somebody who did not grow. You know what I mean? I will never lower what I know for somebody who did not grow. No. And if I hurt your feelings, I'm so sorry. I appreciate you for being here, but I don't... Three things I don't do: I don't lie, I don't cheat, I don't steal. I will not lie for nobody. I will not cheat for nobody, and I will not steal for nobody. I will not tell you it's knitting when it's crocheting. It's crocheting. Everyone knows it's crocheting. You know? I don't know what to tell you. Your parents should teach you not to care about what anyone else thinks of you. Because if you got here by yourself in this life and you did everything, how am I supposed to know what ladies call their embroidery? I make things for men too, not just for women. I make things for... The reason why I even started my journey was for two reasons. One, for making bonnets. Two, for making sure that I can complement the male's peacock gaze, because males are peacocks. But please, like, I'm not gonna tell my teacher, oh, I have an electric car when I don't have an electric car. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna say that's not what it is. And embroidery, I'm a crafter. There's so many different realms of crochet, of crafting, but please don't come and tell me no knitting when I'm like, I crochet. I tell everybody I crochet. Like, please, I beg. Crocheting you can't replicate. Knitting you can. Please, oh, do not devalue my talent and my worth, okay? Jésus. On that, I am done. This will be the last thing I tell to you. Mikael Cleansey, much appreciated for everything and every energy you've given to my life and into my life. I will take that and I will alchemize it into positivity. But if a person telling you factual things hurt your feelings, I have decided to live my life in a way where, in order for me to get to where I need to be going in my life, I do what makes me feel good, and I do what is right within myself, and I shine my light within myself outside. But I also have to have knowledge, and I go out there and I learn knowledge so that when I do comment on somebody else's life, I know a little bit, even if I'm not like a master at it or even like I studied. I know a little bit of it. Don't get hurt by facts. I think that's what the world is so sensitive now. Like, you get hurt by facts. Factually, I am gonna tell you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut you down like an axe factually if you are wrong. I will not drop my facts for somebody's feelings. That's not my problem. Your feelings is for you, nobody else. Did you ever notice that when you're sad, only you feel it? And somebody else could be like, oh, I can get that. When you're sad, you feel it. Why do you care what somebody else says? Alright? Now I'm done. I'm done going back and forth. forth. I'm done communicating, but I do appreciate you.
He drew a diagram of the crime scene.
Yeah, I appreciate you for existing. Alright?
Chris was shot.
So much explanation for a little thing. You should know. Then please, you still here. You obviously don't care for me. Release yourself. I release you. Okay, release yourself. The cool thing about YouTube is you can definitely go find somebody else. You know what I mean? To go watch. I will crochet with nobody on live. Okay, me going on live is my thing. I'm doing my consistency for me. Now it's beautiful when I do have other people who appreciate my talent, but me and I keep my mouth for nobody. You want me to explain? I have this. I went in school for a long time. If you don't want to sit in class, do not participate. Okay? Please, this will be the last time I see you now, because obviously you don't care for me. Okay? You don't care for me, Mikael. Cleansey. Remove, I release you, I release you, I release you. Please. Okay? Golly. Hey. I did not do my life for people like that. Trying to tell me I changed their energy, so therefore gonna. That's not my problem. I pay my bills by myself just like you pay your bills for yourself. And if you don't care about the way I talk, release yourself. Now I could start getting rude, but I won't because I don't care that much. But I am still gonna live my life. You don't do nothing for me, Mikael. You don't. And you're not gonna tell me how to live my life because you feel some sort of way about the facts that I corrected you on, okay? And if you don't like the way that I'm explaining too much, release, remove, recycle. Release, remove, recycle. Gosh. Oh, man. I didn't even get to fully watch the whole entire case because I was too busy going back and forth with somebody I don't know. On my life! How is that happening? How is that a thing? Now I gotta rewatch a whole other case. I don't even know how that guy really passed away. Mikael, look what you did. Look what you did. You got me talking. I can't watch that one. I don't want to watch that one.
Need to run an analysis?
When killer is first to the crime. Yeah, buddy. We're going to watch that right now. Woo, woo. Wait, Cynthia realizes she is going to prison for forever. Woo! That's what I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch Cynthia realizes that they're going to prison for forever.
David's caretaker, 60-year-old child. David had been diagnosed with ALS, which meant he was quickly losing control of his body. David's body was found by his caretaker, lying in his bed, and it appeared that he had died peacefully in his sleep. When the police called David's doctor, asking him to sign a death certificate, claiming that he died from ALS, the doctor refused, stating that David was very healthy, and he didn't believe that ALS causes death. This forced the police to have an autopsy done on David's body, which revealed that he had died from suffocation. The police called Cynthia and told her they needed to speak with her because they believed that her husband was murdered.
Due to the fact you're here, doesn't really tell me, just something's going on. Obviously, I'd like to talk to you, but before I do,
I really need to prop it. I didn't bring my tripod, so I can't really watch it the way I really want to. Up and down. Pinche cabrón. I've been wanting to go live beating, but I haven't been able to successfully do so. I will do it though.
Remember that show? I know. Well, at first tell me what is going on. There's usually a lot of stuff that I'm saying too. I always like to ask you what's going on and go from there, Okay, here's what I think happened.
Cynthia begins telling the detective
Yeah, this
about how
hook
she
is
and
not
her
as
caretaker
smooth as
met.
I
She
usually
claimed she went to visit her father at the RV park where he lived. And there she
Mikael, are we
met Scott, and she was
homies now?
hanging out by the phone.
Because you messaging me again, are we homies? Did we have to go through that little passage in order for us to be homies now? Because it's still counting. Can you make me a tea? Oh! Let me show you. I have way more. I have way more, but I made these. They're not done yet. These are the ones that are not fully done yet. But these are my little coasters. The other ones that are done has some beads on them, like on this. But I have holiday ones. Of course, I gotta touch up and everything like that. But I was thinking, oh, I got so many of these. If I wanted to, I could make like a cute little skirt or dress. Oh, yeah, because the cool thing about crochet is you can do so many things. So yes, thank you, Mikael. Okay, we're back to being homies. Clean, clean energy. But yeah, I have no problem since we already went through a little edge. I'll make you something. What color would you like your coasties to be? And thank you, I appreciate you. The other ones, the Foley ones are very cute. These ones need life. But I'm addicted to making this right now. And I'm definitely gonna gift it to somebody for the holidays. Not only will that also make my luggage lighter for me to travel. Hey! Kill many birds with one stone. Bah, bah, bah. And then I have a couple beanies, ski mask beanies, that I'm going to gift for the household that I'm in right now. My father, he is, well, I do not know too much of his age, but Kareem, okay. That sounds fun. I'm actually, this makes my heart a little bit poundy because, do you want cream and chocolate? Because I love cream and chocolate. They just go so well together. I could make you such a cute little cream and chocolate ones. Ooh! And how many? 4? Or would you like 2? Would you like them to be big, like for bowls and plates? Or would you like them for just for cups? Let me know. Bagpipes. Look at me. Come on. I need the beautiful, I think they call it a kilt. I need that. I need that. And that green would look great. See, me, I salute you on that. You picture me playing the bagpipes. Man, I always thought that instrument was a very obnoxious instrument, but I could definitely get into it because if I think it's obnoxious, it's because I'm not very good at playing it. That's just a default on me. But I would really love to learn more about it, you know. This person, Mikael, let them know. This SNS says, who am I? I'm the light. Hey! Get. I am your reflection. That's who I am. I am however you feel inside. Mikael met me with some rah. He got some rah. And then now we're homies. I feel we're homies. But I appreciate everybody who appreciates me. And I'm very emotionally feeling. So however people feel, I feel it too. And then sometimes I just gotta run away so that I don't like multiply the emotion that they got going on. So I try to be as neutral as I can when I'm around other human beings. But typically I am me, myself, and I call me Mrs. Lazy because I do the laziest sport in the world. Crochet. Okay, let me keep watching my case because I'm actually intrigued in this. I really love the cases where women are the ones that are, you know, the and she did it for insurance policy.
Into a separate account that Cynthia did not have access to, with the goal of using it for his health care. How could we thought everything was fine and it was going to be home? So, but the good part and the different part was we're going to get help. So eventually we came home when school started this year. And that was good because then the kids were in school to kind of help get back in.
Dang, now I'm thinking, bro, the harp is what I would love to learn as an instrument, but I'm definitely gonna look into the bagpipes. That would be a fun instrument to learn, especially if I could learn how to control the octanes of a bagpipe, and I could play music for the people who wear kilts. Yes, I could. That's another talent I gotta exercise. Vienna?
Delusions and stuff. Yeah. And so we had a lot, keep him busy. He's an engineer. We have to keep him busy. So we give him projects. And we thought, okay, well, that's what kind of mean, but that's what we do. Keep him busy and he'll drive you nuts. So the last project was constructive because he was going to build a loft bed for me to come room in the bedroom because I was on the city next to him. And we needed more room for like 2 people.
So,
He's a big guy.
cream.
And so I thought,
Cream and cream. Okay.
I
thought he said cream and green.
Losing his motor control, so it helped with more room to turn the chair. You need a big swing for his legs. So we thought a loft bed.
Okay, so how much light do I have? I gotta finish that because if I wanted to have a face guard, I would have to finish it right here so I can keep this much. Yeah, I've got to.
You have to keep him very, you can't surprise him with something like, you can't change the channel, you can't, everything's routine, so he watches Fox News and his, everything, doing it 5, not 5 to 5, and so when the routine got broken and he gets more agitated and he gets more frustrated and I say, he says, I'm killing him, I'm poisoning him all the time. You don't want to do such a thing.
Alright, time to make the suspenders, that for it.
David called 911 on numerous occasions, claiming that he believed his wife was trying to kill him. Cynthia would always tell the police when they arrived that her husband was suffering from dementia due to his ALS, so David's claims were never looked into.
You see, there were 6 times he called 911 in like 5 weeks. And I'm talking to my daughter, and he's like, call Chuck, he'll do anything. He's like your bro, he's family now. Call Chuck. And I didn't want to because I know he did express some feelings for me that did make me uncomfortable. So I really hesitated to call him because I didn't want to leave him on. Wait till my husband dies like thing, it'd be just you, how crazy. I mean, I watched Sons of Anarchy. I haven't seen any of those. That's really good. So far behind. Anyways, by the time I watch it, it's already the end of the season and I'm missing the surface room. But anyway, so he was the last person that I honestly wanted to call because I.
You know what? I found a new way to do this. I'm gonna do it a whole different way. I'm gonna do it like here. There we go. Because if I do it this way.
Cynthia claimed she was at her wit's end when she decided to ask Chuck to come help her with David. In exchange, she would give him a free room in their home. Chuck's only job was to care for David at night, so Cynthia could sleep.
So Chuck came just those last couple of days, I guess, is when all of a sudden it's like a dialogue. He was more quiet at night when he did night shift. I didn't hear the baby anymore. And I just slept so hard because I could sleep for more than 3 hours at a time. And then I went into the bedroom and I was home that night, and it was really peaceful. I'll never forget it. But I didn't know when he had passed. So I didn't want to wake him because he's sleeping. This is something new. He doesn't sleep for very long. We're trying to kill him and say things, but he's been saying that for months. So we couldn't take it personal. We just had to say, I'm a caregiver, he's my husband. He's not the same person and the kids. We all know that. That's not dad right now. That's a kind of crazy cookie dad. And I mean, so, I don't know what happened. And if somebody made it kill him, it wasn't me. And I didn't do it. Then why would they have done that? He's a diamond anyway. Why would they have done that? I brought him to my diabetes. And the lady must have come in and said he was fine and left. And then the next day he died. So can you believe that? No one thought he was ready to die but me. I mean, they don't know the truth. We get him cleaned up and he looks so good and he's a good compliment, good caregiver because he didn't have blood sores, nothing for 2 years in the chair. That means we did our rotations, we did the best we could. I had to get him out of there. I didn't think this before now, though. It was John. Chuck said he would stay and help me paint it and all these ideas. And I didn't want him around anymore. I didn't know what else to do with him. I had to let the caregiver go. What happened with Chuck is, I couldn't get rid of
I don't know how I feel about this look. It's just making it just, the plasticness is not doing it for me.
I wanted to just be alone with my thing. But I told him, I said, look, I need this space, I need to do this, I can do this. And it's important to me because I need our family now and that they know it. And so he was offended. And he said, you're kicking me out after all I've done for you.
There we go. Oh, that is so much easier to use. I love it. This cotton yarn is tough against plastic crochet hooks.
After her husband died.
But with with this metal one, it's so much easier to get it done.
Nice and clean. Ah, perfect. Precisely as it should be. Oh dear. Get back here right now. There you are, you naughty coin.
What is this commercial? It's Royal Kingdom commercial.
Cynthia told Chuck that he needed to leave.
Alright, we've got
upset when he heard this news. So upset.
it. Looks gorgeous. I love this new way of making it. I love this way of making it. Okay, let me keep going because I'm excited. Okay. There we go.
So it made me nervous, so I tried to pass him one time, and I did, and I finally got him and called him and said hello, and I laid into him, like, what are you thinking? What's wrong with you? Why did you drive so fast? And I think once he realized, he said first when I told him I'm kicking him out, when I says, well, you're just dumping me. There was no we, see? He got more upset and upset. He's driving like a nut,
Alright, because definitely I gotta smoke. I got to smoke. Yeah, I gotta go and get the pen.
And then I just rolled the window down. So Chuck, it's really like, I'm really uncomfortable. And he had come to the car and said, okay, Tosh, I want to take this lady out. And I don't know if it was him out like on the town or out to the jacuzzi. I know he had mentioned that before, and that's why I was thinking, this isn't, I don't like this. I'm very uncomfortable now. He's not married, and the kids, and I don't know what he wants from me anymore. Got really bad news.
Yeah. Such a boring one. Like, she's over here just whining, bro. Ugh.
So then I just pulled away and told the kids lock the doors, and we left. And I was still so panicking from Chuck's reaction. And then he started screaming things when he did that too. He was trying to get me alone to tell me something. And I don't know what, but I didn't want to hear it. I remember thinking, let's just go. We'll talk tomorrow. You're overreacting, Chuck. I don't know why you're doing this. And then so we got lost, got on the freeway, 95 something east. And as soon as I got on the freeway, Chuck came out from just the side and tried to drive me off the road. So everyone's screaming, no, it's Chuck. And I was like, call 911, call 911. And then I didn't know what to do, so the next exit off the freeway, because he's in front of us now, I exited, and I sat up there, and then he went under the bridge, and he came up the ramp, the entrance part. So then there was a gas station there and Getting Public, so first thing, I just drove straight to this gas station where there were some big guys there, and I was saying, help, help. And everyone's screaming, so I didn't know what to do. And then those guys said, come over here, come over here. And they surrounded the car, and then they wouldn't let him get to the car. And then the police finally came.
When the police arrived on scene, Chuck was still there, so he would be arrested and taken away. What Cynthia doesn't know is that Chuck was interviewed, and during that interview, he claimed that both he and Cynthia had murdered David together. He wouldn't give the police any more details and just stopped talking. The problem was, there was no physical evidence linking Cynthia to the murder. There was the possibility that Chuck was trying to get back at Cynthia by saying she helped him. The police decided to play a little trick on Cynthia. An officer would call her pretending to be the research center that had David's body. He told her that after doing the autopsy, he knew that David was murdered. He wouldn't go to the police if Cynthia paid him, and he would make it all go away. Cynthia told the undercover officer that she had no idea what he was talking about, and she hung up the phone.
And then I got home, and it was the longest day of my life, and then the car didn't start, and then the kids are hungry, and I got home, and I was just tired, and I got this phone call from someone saying that they were from Biological Resource Center, and that's who has David's body right now. I think. I don't know anymore, because then they said they sent it back, and they can tell he's been strangled, and that's strangled or asphyxiated or something, and so he described it to me, that's a lack of oxygen. So now he's telling me he didn't die of natural causes. Then this other phone call from the same people came in again. It's a Biological Resource Center, and the guy said, you can make all this go away. And I'm like, well, I don't know what you're talking about, because I don't. What do you mean? How does it go away? It has to be proper. How are you handling his body? And I'm getting upset, thinking, what the heck's going on? And then he asked for money. So I don't know what's going on. He said it will all go away, and you know for what for? And I just said, no, I don't know what for. And he said, just money. We just want money. So I just said, I'm hanging up now, and hung up. And then bam, bam, you were on the door. What's going on? You tell me. This is.
We were contacted by a homicide investigator down there in Phoenix who was contacted by that Biological Services, and they did see evidence consistent with an asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation, it's called.
Yeah, like a lack of oxygen being cause for death. It appears to be an unnatural death.
An unnatural death. So he was asphyxiated. He was strangled.
Not strangled.
Why?
They said there doesn't appear to be strangulation. It appears to be asphyxiation, like smothered.
I have a question. How expensive is it to actually build an app? 15 years ago, it took $500,000, 200 years, and 2 years to build a photo sharing app. 10 years ago, it took $150,000, a team of 5, and 8 months to build a marketplace. 5 years.
So that's why obviously I wanted to talk to you and see what's going on.
This has
What
to
the
look
hell?
like this, and it's too small.
I wouldn't suspect but anything but Chuck now if I had to say anything, because I didn't know.
I mean, I know you kind of went over everything.
Right. I think he just is so thinking he would have done us a favor, like if he did that. He never told me. He never told. Obviously, he couldn't have told me. I would have called the police, you know. And we were fine. We just needed help. So I don't know why he would have done that. If he did, he's the only one in my house that would have done it. Am I on video?
We have video in all the rooms.
So I had asked him, kind of jokingly too, kind of like, are you giving him extra meds or something, or what's? I don't know what happened. You will find out if it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really, whatever you're saying it is, it's not natural. Find out who did that. But, so I think he slowly suffocated. I liked it. Thought he just died peacefully.
Of course.
Now you're saying he didn't.
I'm not saying he didn't die peacefully, I'm just saying he didn't die naturally.
Cynthia will now make sure the detective knows how heartbroken she is when she found her husband's body. She is attempting to manipulate the detective by placing doubt in his mind about her involvement. By showing heartbroken behavior, she hopes to present herself as a grieving spouse rather than a killer.
When I went in there that day, I remember yelling at him, why didn't you try to resuscitate him? And I tried resuscitation, and they pulled me off him. Said it was too late, but they didn't even
I want to
try.
be done by 4:30.
I mean, that's why I was mad, because they didn't even try.
4:30, so 15
How do they know
minutes.
when they walk in how long he's been dead?
I
5
can
minutes, 2
I can take
minutes?
care of this in 15
I know it's not what he
minutes.
wants. but
Yes, you
it's
can.
not normal to not try. So I was angry at him for a long time and tried to fire everyone and make everyone leave and no one would. And then here I am and I don't understand what's going on. Why someone would do this to him. He didn't do anything.
It was you. You's the fool.
I don't think anyone
You go to
did.
jail,
I like
woman.
to think he just died in his peace, in his sleep that night. He was raking leaves with me the week before in the driveway. He came up to help. And he said he wanted to, and he was going to hold the broom, and he was in a good mood or a good thing then, you know. He came and went, so it was nice, and it was awesome, and the tree leaves were there, and we were raking a big pile of them, and Dale played, and...
By recalling happy memories, Cynthia is trying to show that she loved her husband, they had a relationship, and she is not a monster. Her goal is to soften how the detective perceives her.
It wasn't like I thought. I romanticized him dying in my arms almost, like it would be more...
Baby girls,
say.
90%.
It wasn't like that at all. I didn't have a chance to say anything. Because it was tough and I regret saying some of the things I did now. I wanted more time with him. Wow, you're saying someone suffocated him, strangled him.
Well, they didn't say strangled, they said suffocated. I guess there's specific things they notice.
Why would they call me and ask me for money? Because he said,
That's new to me.
I'm in a position,
I
he
think I'm
said,
gonna have
to either
it
send the
go
body
to
back
down
to the
here.
first place, and I forgot what it was called, that place they go. Did he go there? Because he said, no, the body
Yeah.
never went there. It came to me. And he took it.
This has to go all the way around.
Has the body. He has my husband's body. And if I give him enough money or something, this will all go away.
See, that's new to me.
Do they know we don't have money? Where they think we cash the life
Honestly,
insurance to pay for care?
Yeah.
How or where do they think I have money? Everyone thinks the widow's gonna have all this money. Really? Do they not know what medical bills caused?
This day and age, yeah.
4 years of this.
I can't.
We have no money. Why would they think I even have that kind of money to pay off anybody for anything?
I don't know.
When a killer voluntarily brings up life insurance and insists they didn't get any of the money, that is a major behavioral tell. This means they were thinking about motive before the detectives mention it. In Cynthia's case, her husband did take money out of the life insurance, but there was still $200,000 left. Cynthia knew the longer he was alive, the less money would be left for her.
Yeah, and then I should tell you this other thing that happened that summer
The
too.
longer he's alive,
So
the
this
less
little
money is.
got David convinced I was having affairs because I would pull up ChristianMingle.com. And this was just a period between husband and wife where he kept saying, well, Cindy, you're just going to marry some rich man and you'll be fine. And I said, no, I'm not going to be fine because I'm not remarrying. And let me just show you what's out there. And it was between us. Like, and we were laughing at this one guy's profile. We didn't pay money, so it's not like we can talk to him and talk back. I mean, it's just like a smiley icon and things from what I learned. But I went to Christian Mingle, A, I'm Christian, and B, they have a prayer group. And I can go in there and talk to other women that have lost husbands and with children and stuff. And so I talked to a few people then. I paid one site for a prayer, I know, and then that's what triggered all this. I think a lot of those sites hitting my website then. So David knows it's not true. I mean, we have an unequivocal marriage. That's just so, that's the last thing we did. I mean, why?
They will actually pay you for just playing their games. There's this app called Just Play. You can withdraw the money you earn every 3 hours. And get this, there's no minimum to cash out. You can play as much as you want, from puzzles to casual games. If you could use some extra cash, I know I did, you're gonna love it.
I know I
You really
did.
need to give this a
Investigators would eventually gain access to Cynthia's email, and they found that she was a member of several dating websites. They also found proof that she had been going on dozens of dates with various men while she was supposed to be caring for her husband. The evidence they found would contradict her story that she only entered a Christian dating site to receive prayers.
This wasn't even through the website. I had met this other officer at a park once. And I'll never forget it because he said he was a retired policeman. So I was like, cool. And that's cool.
That's
I honor
cool.
these guys, and anyone in uniform. So, and I got to talking to him and he seemed really nice because he was volunteering to take these 2 boys to the park. And I thought, what a beautiful thing. He's a neat guy, and I don't know, I let my mind go,
She sounds like Wendy Adelson, bro.
And so he said, do you want to be friends with benefits? I had no idea what that meant. Okay, so I'm picturing, because we had talked about Facebook. So I was thinking it was one of those icons, special thing that, yeah, like an icon you push. So he was really good looking too. So I have to put that in there. But anyway, so when my kid's in tow going to leave, typical, I couldn't find my phone. So, and I'm thinking he was smart in retrospect. So I gave him my phone number to call it. And sure enough, it had just dropped in the leaves going to put out a fight or something. And so then I was just learning how vulnerable I really am to this because he's good. He got my phone number now because I lost my phone. Did I really lose my phone? Or did he just toss it when I went to help the kids? And then I asked him to call so I could find it.
She's
So
crazy.
he has my
The
phone
man
number
will do
now. That
that.
was involuntarily because
Take your
I
phone.
didn't see that coming. And then if kids in tow, throw the stuff in the truck. And then he went to kiss me and hug me. And I was like, okay, I'm a hugger. Now I know I can't hug. I've already gotten myself in so much trouble by being a friendly hugger. Well, you can't hug. So then he went to kiss me. And my daughter's like, what is he doing? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. He's just coming to my lips. I don't know. What? If somebody's going to kiss you and schmack.
What am I missing here? So I
She sounds like
learned
Wendy
the hard
Adelson.
way that this is
Oh! Oh, I'm looking for something. Why can't I get it? Ooh. I need something to put up.
It's like, oh yeah, you gotta get to know me. I'm still married, but you gotta get to know. It's not gonna work. Okay, I know that. So then that had nothing to do with the website thing. It was just a weird day at the park. Yeah, so I didn't know what to do.
Benche, cabrón! Why? Why do you choose to have my voice be raised? Ah.
Silence is very hard for guilty people. Non-stop talking often signals extreme internal stress. Ironically, talking too much can cause contradiction.
I'm trying to watch her face while she's lying so I can tell.
Detective let Cynthia ramble on for another 20 minutes before he asks her about Chuck. Cynthia claims that after he tried to run her off the road, Chuck was arrested for telling the police he strangled David.
Well, they took him because I think I heard strangulation. Yeah, before they separated him, he said, I strangled somebody. So then I was like, what's going on? He said he strangled somebody? Yeah, I think he said.
All right, I'm not going to test my patience no more. Why? Why would I do that? Stress myself out. I'm going to put it right
Well,
there.
because that's why I was wondering why he was freaking out. Like he had to talk to me, remember? And I said I didn't want to. I didn't want to be alone with him anymore. I finally got him out of my house, and things were following plan.
Where's he
he's
at
gonna
now?
stay there.
Where was this at when this
He's
happened?
in
This
jail
in
now.
Nevada, you're saying?
Yeah, that's why.
Where in
There you
Nevada is he?
Anderson police I called 911 when he tried to run me off the road, and then they separated us. And when the police got there, it took forever. I never swore. I've yet to get to Vegas. I go there to this campsite and to my dad's house. That's as far as I've got. I am not the party girl people think. I am blonde because my husband made me have blonde hair. It's what he wanted. That's why that night he said he just really needed me alone and wanted to take me out. And I didn't know if that meant to the jacuzzi where I met him, just sitting side by side watching kids play in the pool. I mean, it was innocent enough, but I think a lot has gone on that he thinks he's a hero now to me because he came and helped. I never attempted to do that. I would never have. And now I think that's what he's thinking. We were going to be this couple.
No.
He's like 68 years old.
I haven't met him.
She said he's like
I know,
68 years
it's really
old.
weird.
I'm very interested in talking to him.
Well, he's in jail.
Chuck would eventually tell the police everything, and the first thing he said was when he met Cynthia, she fell for him very quickly. Every chance she could get away from her husband and see Chuck, she took. In fact, it was her idea to move Chuck in so they could hook up while her husband and children were sleeping.
Strangulation.
Gosh.
I mean, that's what Chuck was saying when we pulled in and the police came and I had the window down a little bit so I could communicate. And I heard him saying strangulation. I strangled somebody. So I'm like, oh my God, this can't happen. He killed my husband. He killed him.
Your beasts are so cute. Sergeant Rita smiled at my baby Windspeed Thunderbird and Tiny Spider, then flicked them with her finger, knocking them over. Unfortunately, cute will get you killed.
He killed David, or is he saying I strangled David? I don't know. Oh, yeah. I didn't want him to sleep in the house. I wanted him to stay in the camper, and he refused. Because my dad's like, you just call Chuck and he'll come help you now. Sounds like David's getting close to passing, and you want him there, and la la la. But Chuck drives me crazy. He talks. He's an old man. It's like the same story stuff. Oh,
I
fries.
said I got claustrophobic and fries.
The day before Thanksgiving was awful. We had a guy pushing us in Walmart, hit our cart, and I will never do the Black Friday thing again. Because it's the last Christian. I mean, people are mean.
Oh, yeah.
They knocked over this whole thing of DVDs in Target a couple years when I tried the Black Friday thing. Oh, and that's why I was mad at Chuck not long, because when he came once for my birthday, just to give me something, I thought it was more trouble than it was worth, and please don't. But he did. He showed up, kissed me on the lips in my driveway.
Chuck did?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Because I knew I was playing with fire. I mean, I know this guy he told me he loved me. And I couldn't, but he promised he wouldn't do that again. And he promised he would keep everything separate, his feelings. Because this isn't about that right now. We are in survival mode here. We are in crisis. But when my dad heard, I think he got really upset. He never liked David very much. It's because he didn't understand our faith. He's not Christian.
He didn't understand our faith. He's not Christian. You can just read about it.
She flipped out, so she needs to go back to her AA classes, apparently. And then Chuck came, and I moved back in our camper. And
we're making progress. Yes,
Let me ask you this. Honestly, you're telling me Chuck told you he strangled your husband?
No, I'm assuming he said that. Because he said something about strangling when I heard him today. When the police had him over there and I was over here with kids crying and stuff, and I had the window down a little bit, I thought I heard the word struggle. Or strangle or struggle. Something. So I'm thinking, then when my dad told me Chuck's in jail for murder, I'm thinking, oh my God, he murdered my husband. I mean, I'm still just trying to get this.
I mean, why do you think
he would
Chuck
do that?
did it?
Because he loves me, he told me.
Yeah.
If he did it and then I refused him, so he did it for nothing. Why would he have done that?
Chuck told the police that Cynthia had brought up the idea of killing her husband while they were hanging out in the garage drinking wine. Cynthia had realized that David was blowing through all the money, and she wanted to know the best way to kill him. Chuck mentions wrapping a plastic bag around his head, and that's when they began to plan the murder. Cynthia told him they could finally be together and reap the rewards of David's house and his money if he helped her do it. The
They're like,
following
la, la, la,
night, they
we're gonna
both entered
dance on
David's
the
room while he
bodies
was
of the man.
sleeping. Cynthia pulled out a trash bag, and Chuck grabbed a pillow, and together, they took David's life.
Because he said that too, you owe me. And I didn't know what he meant. What do I owe him? He bought the kids a ping pong table. It was $150. I didn't want him to. And then I agreed, okay, if you set it up. And so that's all they did Thanksgiving with him and my dad, is set up the ping pong table. It never occurred to me that someone would do that, or that he did it or he didn't. I don't know yet. We don't know, right? The facts yet.
No, I don't.
When do we get any?
I'll be finding out stuff here very shortly. I guarantee you that.
I couldn't tell him that because I
Then
think
set.
he's thinking
Whoosh.
this whole
We're gonna
time
go
that
over-
I'm
over
falling
the
in-
4:30.
he's falling in love with me, I'm falling in love with him, it's gonna
I'm
work
trying to
out, we're just
freaking
gonna be this
smile,
new
bro.
couple, he loves the kids.
Trying to
He
roll
always
a
says how
doobie.
much he misses, he's a teacher of 25 years, so he loves kids.
Well, obviously, I'm going to be talking to Chuck here pretty shortly. Is there anything you think he's going to tell me that you haven't already told me?
No, I mean, everyone talked about how easy it would be to, not easy to kill him, but to,
Well, but I mean, what might Chuck say you said to him or something like that, just so I'm not blindsided by anything?
that I would have married him or something, I never said that. I can't, I'm trying to picture what he, because I was thinking about it too, like, what does he think I owe him for?
Right.
Like he did me a favor? Killing my husband. I owe him? That's what's going through my head.
Like I said, I don't know your
I don't know
Chuck's
either.
dynamic.
This
I
is
don't
hitting
know.
me like, okay, I know he got really upset when I told him, he said right away, you're kicking me out after all I've done. And I was like, you changed diapers maybe 2 or 3 times. I mean, he didn't even do real pericare. He just did more restraining. And then there wasn't much of that at the end anyway.
Chuck, in his own mind, saw you suffering. I mean, I think anyone from a third-party perspective could see your situation. You were suffering a lot. It was every day,
Woo-wee.
all
Almost
day.
there.
It was a struggle to get by. I think.
You know, kill
No,
someone.
no. What I'm saying is, I'm sure that's what was going on in his mind. That makes
Ah,
sense.
thank you so loud, so much.
It makes sense
Um,
in a way if he was coming from third
I
party,
am
maybe
watching
he was
Cynthia
self-centered,
realizes
might
she is
help
going
you
to
in that
prison
situation.
because
I
she
imagine
and this
probably
guy
was
Chuck,
joking or something,
you
or made
know,
an off-color comment.
killed her
Something like that in
husband
the house.
No, not to kill me.
because he was
Something where I was still
on the
alive,
high
stuff like that.
stages of
My
dementia.
point is,
No,
And
I never allowed anyone to talk like that.
she
But
wanted
the
some
kids
life
started
insurance
to
money
say
left because there was
Well, I mean, you said yourself, I mean, you didn't say it, but
$200,000
it
still
makes
left on the
sense.
life insurance policy. So yeah,
Say he's
but I
still
appreciate you
alive,
for
things
giving
like
me
that.
some love.
Yeah.
Mwah, thank
I
you,
can't
thank
tell
you.
you. I just know I went to bed that
I'm
night.
finishing this by the
And I
way.
actually complained that day because the night
My
before I was like,
beautiful
why couldn't you
Sean.
stop him from banging? I did say that. Like, you're here for something. Why was I still up almost all night from the banging? And so he probably took it about it.
Did you talk to Chuck at all, or did you guys go straight to bed?
I probably had a cigarette with him in the garage. That was kind of the meeting spot area.
Okay, and then what'd you guys talk about in the garage?
Okay, baby girl is at 94%. Oh, Neha, why did I do that? Why the heck did I just do that? That's ridiculous. I just made my brain fart on itself. Why would I do that? We have this much left, and we have this much to go. Can she finish it? Yes! Somebody said spending part, and once I'm done spending part, it'll be done.
I always talked about
And then I'll show you what it looks like.
Thanksgiving, I imagine.
Did you guys David when you were out there?
I think so. I don't know. I don't remember from night to night. No, he's made several passes at me in the garage. He did this the other night, and that's why I didn't want he goes, trust me. And then he put his hand further up my leg and said, trust me. And I said, no, no.
Was that the night? That Thursday night? When he
It
did
could
that?
have been, it was real.
What was he saying? Trust me about, do you know?
I don't know. His hand on my leg. I don't know. Why would you do that? He was trying to flirt or something?
I'm sure.
What would he do then? He was trying to
Right, so I
flirt or
just said,
something?
knock it off.
Earlier in this interrogation, Cynthia makes it very clear that she loves him in a uniform. Now, she touches the detective's upper thigh, not once, but twice, making sure to look directly into his eyes. As a last resort, she believes if she can get the detective to fall for her, he may just ignore that she may be the killer.
Okay, but once again, when I talk to Chuck, he's not gonna say you guys had an actual
How long does that take
relationship or
me?
anything
Usually
physical
my
or lust
shawls
or
can
anything
take
like
up to
that.
like
No, he tried when the jacuzzi, I know.
12 plus hours. It all depends. Like, because it's two granny squares in the front. And then this was when I literally was like, I was like, I need to learn how to make granny squares. Like, I crochet, but I'm not passionate about crochet projects. And I make my own stuff with my own brain and stuff like that. And so I was just like, I want to make a hooded shawl because I make my hoods. But I need to learn granny squares because that's going to get faster. I can make clothes a lot faster that way. So this is the birth. There comes the birth of the hooded shawls. And on the sides, it's open because you gotta open your arm. It's beautiful and it makes me feel it makes me feel really like
In the end, Chuck
like
agreed
it
to
gives off
testify
the
against Cynthia
indigenous
in exchange for a plea deal. Chuck
vibes
told
with
the
all of
story
the
of how he
clothing
met
that they wear
Cynthia,
for like
began
power
having an
and
affair with
stuff.
her,
But
and then moved in with her and her
each
husband.
like
Explained how
two
Cynthia
granny
offered him
squares, the
herself,
front
her
and the
home,
back.
and her money
Each
if he
granny
would help her
square
kill
would
her
take
husband.
me about
Chuck would be
an hour
sentenced to
and a
16 years in prison
half
for
to
his part in the crime.
two.
Because of Chuck's
And
confession,
let's say 2
Cynthia would
hours for the
receive
front,
multiple
2
life
hours for the back.
sentences
That's
with no
4.
chance of
Then I
parole.
add
David
on
was a
to
man
it
trapped
and
in
I
his own
connect
home and his
them.
own body.
That takes
He
about
begged
another
for
2
help, but Cynthia
hours.
would
Then I
tell
add the
everyone it was
hood,
his
and the
disease
hood could
that
take
made him
about 2 to
delusional.
3.5
David tried to hide his money from
hours
her, and he
sometimes.
even
It
tried
all
to move
depends.
out. But in the
It
end,
really
Cynthia would
depends.
take his
Like
life.
sometimes when I'm
What are your
addicted to
thoughts on this
something,
case?
it
Do
could
you
take me an
think
hour
Chuck
to
was
make,
lying
or it
about
could
her
take
being
me
in the
15
room
hours to
when
make.
David was
This
killed? Please
I
share
could
your
sit
thoughts
down
in the
and
comments
sit down and
below.
probably make this in
How
7
people
hours.
think I fill my
But
containers?
I usually
Super
say it
accurate.
takes me about 12 to like 15
17% product,
hours for
40%
these
air.
ones because if I wasn't moving with such
Versus when I do Octane.
passion, that's how long it would take me. But yeah, I do appreciate your kind words. I receive that. And we're gonna watch another case because oh my gosh. We're gonna watch another case because I'm almost done with this. I'm guessing I'm probably gonna be done by 5. I want it to be done by 4:30. I'm halfway there on that side. I've got this much yarn left. Come on now, baby. We've got this much yarn left. I know I will finish it. I know I will finish it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it's gonna work. It's gonna work out. Everything's gonna work out. Everything in my life always works out. Okay, that's how it works. So let me pick another one, and then we're gonna be done really, really soon. Killer realizes he's been caught. April 19th. I think I already seen this one because it was like the brother who was really, really small or something. But this was in 2020.
The sheriff's office as he rushed to Tidwell Drive in Tyler, Texas. Several frantic 911 calls had just poured in to report a shooting at the Crossroads music venue.
I seen that one. I don't want to watch it. Ooh, lip filler mom was actually getting BBL when her in the middle of some ass. Cops find husband's body after wife claims he ran to Mexico. Give me a good case. Killer casually leads police into his murdered house. 32 minutes. Watching this one because it'll take about 30 minutes anyways. I know it will take to finish this. And then I'm gonna roll up. They don't like it, I don't love you. Sit down. They don't like it, like it, love you. Get up. Because I got some ganja in here. And then I have my papers. It'll be a very small one.
Earlier that day, 21-year-old Aaron Davies was reported missing by his family. In a routine attempt to locate him, officers stopped by the home of his best friend, Brandon Reisner, unaware that they're walking into the aftermath of the most gruesome crime.
Oh yeah, 14. We have 95% left. You know there is no rule that says a dog can't play basketball. Do you want my brain to work right now? You want my brain to work right now? Crotostrophe. No, I have literally. I have a couple books I have to read. Now you over here trying to make my brain work. Let me finish this because I do get distracted on some beautiful things.
Also, part of the autopsy, portion of the small intestine was
It's a
missing,
movie.
and it's believed that it was removed through this.
I will look it
area
up
dismemberment there.
because I don't usually watch movies. As you can see, I like.
Guess what?
Well,
Turns out
I
the
spend
next
most
great
of my time
developer is you.
watching
All you
cases and
need is an
trials
idea.
on YouTube.
Because
Like that's
with
what I
Replit,
love to
anyone
watch.
can build that.
But I will look up the dog. There's no rule that a dog can't play basketball. What that makes me think of is that it makes me think of Air Buddies. I used to watch Air Buddies all the time, and I'd still watch them. I just don't really watch TV. Like a TV screen,
The
I don't
story
really watch
begins
it
on
that
a
much
bleak
anymore.
November
Like,
morning in 2022 when Rome police
I
receive
just
a
don't really
call
watch
about a
TV.
suspicious
But I'm
vehicle in a
definitely
local
willing
park.
to sit
When
down and watch
officers
it. And
arrive,
then
they
next
find
time
a
I go
blue
live,
Toyota
if you
Prius
come back,
lying in a
hopefully you
shallow
come back.
ravine, partially
We can
submerged
chat
in
about
water.
it. And you can test my knowledge. Make sure I wasn't dicking around. Let me do this.
At first glance, the car looks empty, but officers won't know for sure until it's towed. In the meantime, a few
I
unsettling
would love to see
details already
Scooby-Doo playing
jump out.
basketball.
The
Gang,
car
that's
is
the
in
best dog
neutral.
I've known
There
all
are no
my life.
skid marks on the embankment.
Scooby-Doo,
It looks
where
to
are
officers
you?
like
You got
someone
some
deliberately
work to
rolled
do
the car
now.
into a
Scooby-Doo, and then you.
Thing is, there's nothing. I mean, there was no acceleration.
You make my heart turn into butterflies. Thank you. And then hopefully, as we get to know each
An
other a little bit more,
examination
you'll
of
tell
the
me
car's
about your
interior
secret
will soon add
talent.
new and
That's what I really
disturbing
love, you know.
possibilities. For
I
now,
would look
the
forward to
search of the
be a
car's
way
license
where
plates
we can
reveal
make
that it
YouTube go
belongs to
like
21-year-old
all four,
Aaron
like four people
Davies.
can go
With
live, and
his
we could
phone
just
going straight to
all
voicemail,
craft together.
officers
Oh,
contact his
that's
father
just what
Randy.
stimulation
Within
to my
hours,
brain.
Aaron's
That would be
parents
so
have
nice
arrived
to
in
have
Rome to help search for
a
their
platform
son.
where
Aaron's girlfriend, she's
all
sitting in the car
crafters are
outside
just
the car.
crafting all at once, and we can watch
Last
each other.
conversation they had was at 9:57
Appreciate you, by the way.
Thursday.
I got a new YouTube friend. I got a new YouTube friend. Okay, let me keep going because I do get
And so
distracted.
she texted, and then he never said. He was like, "Yeah, they were really excited that was gonna happen." And then
Where is she at?
she's outside.
Oh, no, where?
Okay.
Okay. So that's where he was heading. Is that correct?
Right. So, I mean, he and Brandon have been friends for years, and so this being kind of a midway point, they've just come up here to hang out before and then head over there to visit her.
Okay. When did he leave? Did he leave y'all's house?
Yeah, I think it was Thursday afternoon at some point. We don't know exactly what.
Like maybe around 2:30.
Okay.
You don't know what that hearing is?
No. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to keep the name straight and everything. So
you don't know where our son is?
No. All right now.
This officer has just learned that Aaron left home 2 days earlier to visit his girlfriend in Gadsden, Alabama. With Rome halfway between the two towns, he'd planned on spending the night here with friend Brandon Reisner before continuing on to Gadsden. The fight. His parents can't shake the feel something or someone derailed Aaron's journey that night.
Initially, he had said that he thought that Aaron left his home sometime in the night. He fell asleep at 10. The next morning, he woke up and didn't hear anything about it. And then later, the story changed to that he'd woke up at 1 in the morning and looked out, saw that Aaron's car was gone, and said, "We can see left again." Around 1, 2 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, I've got the coolest little thing ever. I'll show it next time I go
is
live.
made all the more concerning by the discovery of his vehicle less than 2 miles from Brandon's
It's
home.
a present.
Even
I
more unsettling,
love
Brandon has been
present
messaging
that
on
people
Aaron's
are like,
behalf, claiming that his phone
you don't
is
know you're
dead.
gonna like it. You can have it. I'm like, what? You thought about me. You thought about me. Thank you for the present, baby.
She texted Brandon, and Brandon responded back saying, "Aaron's phone must not be working."
Even though he's like, I'm right here, Aaron. Oh, we're out walking. Oh, my phone's not working.
And she said, "Are you still coming? Is he still coming over today?" And he said, "Oh, he's coming over tomorrow. That's the plan from the beginning." And
That's the plan now.
that was the plan. That's what Brandon said. They were going to come Saturday rather than Friday, which wasn't the plan initially. And that's not what she understood. And they had this conversation on Thursday.
Play now.
Hey,
how you say you could cook. What could this possibly be? It's supposed
Oh,
to
we're
be
almost there. This is
casserole, but I
great. This
think
is
I
amazing.
can't cook
Pastel
either, so
bueno.
I'm definitely not eating this. We're gonna order takeout. We know you can cook. Look what you just made. All right, I just ordered takeout, but it's not gonna be in front of that house.
Okay, we've got this
Despite
much
these
yarn
troubling
left.
signs, police still hope Aaron may be sleeping off a
Oh,
hangover
you wrote me
somewhere
another
or
message. You're
avoiding
very
his
pretty. I
parent
hope you
after
don't mind me
his
saying
car.
that.
To
I'm
be
a girl.
sure,
Don't
two
mind. I'm
officers
not.
Brandon's house.
Thank
From
you.
the
I
moment Brandon
appreciate
starts
that.
talking,
In my
officers sense that
25
something isn't
years
right.
of
They believe
living,
the answers
my whole
lie
thing
in this
is
house.
the best way to show light inside yourself is to speak it. And so I definitely I receive all of that energy and I multiply it by a gazillion and I send it back to you with the best bow ever. And may your 2026 upon be blessed with abundance, be blessed with so much freaking love that you're like, I can't step outside without falling in love. Like, I want that to be for you, and I appreciate you for saying that. And women are beautiful, men are beautiful. It doesn't matter if you feel it, say it. The universe loves that. The universe loves when you're like, oh my gosh, I have so much love. The universe loves that. So I definitely appreciate that. I multiply it and I send it back to you, return to sender, and the blessings upon your life. Like, my soul is catching on fire. I told you I'm very.
I bandaged it up.
How you say it? Empathic. I'm very empathic. Like I can feel a lot of stuff, and when I say some words like that, I get like.
Aaron been friends?
So you're giggling and kicking your feet as you should. Look at yourself in the mirror too. Make sure you go. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at this gorgeous creation you are. Okay? Not us over here sitting over here telling each other how amazing we are, as we should. And I hope you tell yourself every day. Because every day I wake up, I wind my waist. I let go a lot of energy on my waist, all that toxic energy. I thrust my waist. Yes. And then I literally tell myself, and I look at myself, and I look at myself in different angles, and I tell myself, I'm like,
You've been knowing him since you were in 5th
in order
grade?
to give love, you have to love yourself. So love yourself 10 times a million. Let me finish this because I'll keep chatting.
I've kind of
Almost
drifted away a
done.
little bit. Yeah. And he would drink occasionally, but he still liked it, staying with the church. Yeah. So he didn't drink a lot because of that. Yeah. So just occasionally. So I imagine the alcohol poisoning. It's possible. We're still trying to find him. I don't know. He may just be staying at a hotel, sleeping off whatever happened last night. It doesn't necessarily mean he's in danger or anything like that. Yeah.
On the surface, Brandon's story checks out. If Aaron rarely drank, it makes sense that he would
I've
become
seen that
ill
case
after a
before
heavy night
too.
of drinking. But suspicious.
Oh, another gorgeous friend. Hello, beautiful. Yes. Hello.
Every piece of incriminating evidence.
You guys are making me blush because I got people in here commenting and shit. Even though I don't have nothing, I'm still very happy. But when I do have, I always feel extra butterflies because I cherish people and I cherish people's existence, and all I care about is how you're getting better. So whenever you want to chat, and I'm on live, and you want to, I'll give it to you blunt. Sometimes it may come so blunt, you'll be like, oh, it sounds rude, but you needed to hear it. But I appreciate you call me on tes anges. J'ai pas d'anges pour moi tout, mon cher. Oufi mi caden coulé. En 99. Yeah. I feel good in my heart a lot of the times, and I don't have a lot of people to share my goodness with. But when I do get that call from my family, and I speak to my family because my family lives overseas, he said black is duh. Black is black.
Okay. So you
Black.
don't normally go in here?
When you say black, you just feel your cheekies just go side to side. Black is black obsidian. Black is just black is reflective. It started off with eternal blackness to get some light. I love that. Keep saying that. Black is the definition of life and growth. Ooh, because you can't make a gorgeous, amazing, phenomenal, working engine body of a human without a black
Okay.
He
We
doesn't
gotta.
know it yet, but
Yeah, let me
Brandon's
stop
unknowingly
talking.
sealed his
Because
fate
right now
as
I'm talking
officers
like
move
I
through
should
the
have gun
home. A
join me, but I don't have
disturbing
no gun
scene
join me.
unfolds. A
And I want
washing
to finish
machine
this so
full
I
of
can go
soiled
roll.
sheets, large quantities of industrial strength
Maybe I'll
cleaning
stay
products,
live while I roll.
blankets stained with dark
Which
brown
said country is
patches,
this?
and the
Uh,
unmistakable smell
well,
of
I'm in the
bleach.
West
But
Coast
when they
right now,
move
but
upstairs,
I moved
officers
to
will
the
uncover
East
something
Coast.
that
But
stops
I'm more
them
of a world
cold.
traveler. I just say I travel the world and the universe pays for it. I work really hard to make sure the universe pays for it, but I travel the world, and my goal in life for 2026 is to go to as many countries as I can. I would love 3. I definitely need to
It's
go
not
back to
mine.
my motherland. I can feel my roots just yelling at me and saying, go back home. I can feel my soul just crying to go back home. And I would love to go but after my Haitian duties, I would love to go to Africa and just remember. That's what I would love. I know when I go to Africa, it's gonna be a very emotional trip for me because I do get emotional, and when I get
Hey, zero now.
emotional, tears just I leak on my face. So tears just fall. But I really love that. I'd love to go to India, love to go to Japan. Um,
Love playing games
yeah,
and want
I
to
would
earn
love.
some extra
Yeah,
cash? This is for you.
that's what I would
Join
love.
10 plus million people already earning.
26, I'm gonna be gone, just gone. You know? I want to crochet everywhere. Oh, and Italy has my heart. I love Italy.
There's a significant amount of blood next to the bed, too. Decent. More than just vomit.
I'm still debating, should I roll while on live or no? I won't let YouTube see it because they're like, me,
Over here.
no ganja, even though it's a plant. But somebody can vape on it. They're
Looks like
haters.
been there a while.
Haters.
He could have been throwing
Haters.
blood, I guess.
You said yes, roll on live. My little
That looks like it,
pothead.
too.
Crowd catastrophe, my little pothead. My little pothead body. Thank you. I appreciate you. I return to sender. Please remember, every time you give me an amazing compliment, it hits my soul and it makes me feel really, really great. But one thing that I do also love is that I return to sender because I know that whatever you see in front of me is obviously what you have, so I multiply it like a gazillion.
Brandon's explanation doesn't come
A
close to
gazillion.
accounting for what's in his
Hey,
room.
right here, I'm
Despite
looking a
clear
little bit
signs of a cleanup,
Sudanese.
enough blood remains to
That's what I'm
suggest
trying to
that
do. I'm trying to
something
get
truly horrific happened there. Officers are now
obsidian.
convinced that Aaron never left this room
I love my black
alive.
soul. I love my black skin. I love myself. And I love amazing people who I get to meet. I haven't met any of these amazing people on my beautiful life, but one day in my life, I would love to just embrace all the people who care for me. And you guys have no idea, besides just what I present, who I am. But I feel loved, and I love that, and I appreciate that. It's been a while since I've been. It's not been a while. I've never accepted love in my life. I just let it pass by. But when I do see it and I feel it, I made a promise with myself to make sure I let people know I appreciate them and let them know what they're doing is love, and I feel it. And and I feel loved. Thank you.
I didn't see any drag marks or anything downstairs. Because if he's not very good at cleaning stuff up, he would have messed that too. Get out of here. Yes.
And it is raining because we're in the Pacific Northwest. You know what I mean?
And attempts to
It's
clean
raining
up
up in
and
this
the extensive
DZ.
blood evidence
As
have
long
just
as
made
it's
him a
not snowing in
suspect
New
in what is
York,
now
oh
a
my! When I
homicide
was in New
investigation.
York,
The police are about to make a
it
catastrophic
was so
error.
cold. So cold.
He's running, dispatch.
And then also, they got a lot of snow. Right when I left, I was like, my little cousins were showing me, and then they were like, literally like, all that snow, and I was like, I'm so happy I'm not there. Got left. I told you I'd finish it.
Before
If
they
there's
can
a
detain
single
him,
ill
Brandon
will
has
in your
bolted,
body, I could
outrunning
never
3
tell. I
officers
don't
and
feel
vanishing into
nearly
the
so sick
neighborhood
or
with a
disconnected from
suspected
social
killer
when I'm.
on the loose.
Ah!
From multiple
You
units
make my heart
converge
go
on the
boom,
area.
boom, 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 boom. I love this. I love seeing amazing people be amazing. And yeah, I work really, really, really hard to not allow people to feel. If I'm having a day, I work really hard to not allow people to feel that because it's not fair. It tears me apart. I'm emotional. But the thing is, though, I love. Oh my God! I
Police
just need to
contact
pull a
Brandon's
long
father,
fuzz
Jeremy
out my
Reisner.
mouth. How
He's
long is
already
this
heard
fuzz?
about the commotion from a neighbor and is heading back to
Long.
town. Meanwhile, police will systematically search the
You can't
neighborhood
see
for
it, but
any
it's a long
signs
fuzz.
of
But
Brandon.
I appreciate this, and this is how I would love my life to be: just amazing people being amazing. Sometimes it's gonna get blunt, but I love that, and I appreciate you. Okay, you're gonna make my heart feel a lot of happiness and joy. So, no more complimenting. I'm kidding.
He was on the street
No,
this one right here, but
I try my hardest to be a very amazing human being because that's what makes me feel happy, and it makes me feel good to show the light that I have inside to other people. And when I do deal with my darkness, I don't show nobody it. I work with it. I talk to myself. I ask questions. I meditate a lot. There's a lot to do for me to get to the space where I am, because like sometimes I don't have my family with me. Haven't had my family for 20 plus years in the way that I consistently want to be with them, and so I have to work through that and deal with that and making sure that whenever I'm like really, I don't put other people in that. It's not other people's business for me to make them feel the energies that's inside that I have to work with, if that makes any sense. But,
I said the sheets are in the
English is my second language.
and that's when he took off. Poor dumping.
As the search widens, officers dig into Brandon's background. Nothing alarming surfaces until they take a look at his social media. Brandon works as a scare actor at a haunted house attraction, playing what he describes as a savage, animalistic bandit. He also writes and produces his own music, often with lyrics dwelling on death and killing. Could this fascination with death and horror have crossed over into real life?
Oh yeah, he's been cleaning. Look at that. He's clean.
That was that. All the way on the back here on this back wall.
Perfect lighting photograph of that. More blood in the shower. I want to read that.
Team Elliott? Oh,
I'd love to know this.
I would almost guarantee he's floating in the river. Well, they don't fall right there.
For over an hour, Rome, Georgia has been locked down as police search for Brandon Reisner. When Jeremy
Man, I
arrives,
feel so
officers hope he
special
can
to
shed
have
some
people
light on Brandon's whereabouts.
literally communicating. Like, I dream for so many things in my life, and one dream that I do have is to meet as many beautiful souls as I can in my lifetime. And I get to meet amazing souls when I'm passing by, like in the ether, walking around. But I don't have the opportunity to meet amazing souls from far away. And so me having my YouTube allows me to connect with that, and I'm very happy that I'm connecting with people with the same spark of soul as me. It feels good, and it really feels good to even say these words. So I know that they're true, and I know that they mean a lot. So I really am very grateful for, especially Crow Catastrophe, for even writing a long message. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful. My heart is singing, okay? My heart is singing. I'm happy. Let me hustle and get this done.
To ask her about the mom upstairs, kind of getting out of it all. We called back after the boys' mom called us. We called back and said, we don't know.
This is a toughie.
So we went to look for
Because I gotta get through here, and it's like, how do I get up? Because it's tight little motherfucker. You tight that motherfucker, ain't you, baby girl?
So far, Jeremy has
Up
been
in there,
cooperative
girl.
with
Open
police.
it up for
This
daddy!
is about to change.
Got it. Pull it through. And then we have one more until we can close it off. Yeah, that's how.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, if you hear from him at all, we just need to know he's alive. You know he's okay. Please reach out to us. Okay. He doesn't have his phone. He does not have his phone, so don't bother trying to call him. Okay. What's the status? So first of all, I understand you found his cell phone, and that's right. You want to turn that over to. Okay. All right. Yeah. I do. My gut says yes, but at the same time.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, we I don't know.
We did it. Yes.
Maybe where he's been today.
Okay.
Right?
Now.
If we can do that. There is a significant amount of.
We are going to close it up because.
Yeah, on the car.
Mama's gonna come.